about beautiful humans. It's 8 o'clock in the morning and I'm wandering through the New Forest on just a morning stroll. And I'm finding lots of different mushrooms and I'm trying to identify them with my app. I'm asking the forest, forest spirits, like which way are the mushrooms? And then I hear something fall behind me, so like I look around and then I see the squirrel just go. And so I walk over here and I can see already there's some massive mushrooms just chilling like right here. Look how beautiful the forest is. Whoa, there's loads of mushrooms around here. Okay. Got that guy there. A couple of guys over here. Oh, another guy there. I wonder what they are. Oh, there's more of them. Okay, oh my God. Hello. I didn't even see you guys down here. Yo, if I can eat you, that would be so cool. Also cool if I can't, but you know, man's got to have some breakfast at some point. Whoa. Are you kidding me? Just for context, yeah, I've got circus midget hands, but like, oh, they're squidgy and wobbly. That's a big mushroom. The mushroom identifying app that I've got is actually not super helpful. I don't think these are edible. If they were, it'd be really cool to have them for breakfast. Not gonna risk it. Also, look how glorious they look. I'm not just gonna go picking these for no reason. Ugh, you guys are so cool. Wow, look at you. It's funny, I always thought I was a water boy, and I am a water boy. I've got lots of Pisces in me, but like, I'm a forest boy for sure. I feel so at home in the forest here. I feel like the forest is speaking to me. I feel like I'm having like deep and meaningful conversations with the trees, and maybe I'm gonna get into druidry. It's just so alive and breathing, and like I feel deeply interwoven with the elements here. It's magic. The New Forest is magic. All I had to do was slow down, ask the forest where are the mushrooms, and listen, and then it took me straight here. So I reckon these are straight up oyster mushrooms, which are very edible. I think I might connect to the internet first and just double check that they are edible. I have a good feeling about it. Next time I'm thrift shopping, I'm definitely going to look for a little cool little basket, like a little foraging basket. Whoa! You are a glorious beech tree. Wow. Hello, my friend. All the leaves are starting to turn and the moss is mossing. By this time of year, I'm like, ooh, let's go down to Cape Town. It's getting a bit wintry. Now, autumn's my favorite time of year, straight up. I mean, spring is beautiful as well. And I love summer. I'm getting used to winter. Oh, look at these guys. Hi. Whoa, abundance this year. Is it me, or is it just like a lot of berries on the holly? What does that mean, guys? What does that mean? I know it's a mast year for the oaks and they're just dumping acorns right now. Maybe the whole like ecosystem needs a... It's a little bit muddy. Oh, it's warm in here because I figured out how to work the heater. I'm a little bit weathered, disheveled. Arthur! Guys, you know I love these Reebok Classics. I've had them for a while, but it's time to upgrade my footwear to something a little bit more suitable for these kind of adventures. I know what everybody's gonna say. You gotta get yourself some Vivos. Fuck, look at this holly. Are you the chonkiest holly in all the land with a hole through? How old is that boy? Look. What? Where did those mushrooms go? That's not meant to be there. Every time I'm choosing tea instead of coffee, I feel a combination of like happiness, choosing a more calm choice. But I'm also a little sad because I feel like I'm really letting go of this identity that I'd formulated around being a coffee drinker. We create these identities around our addictions. They're kind of like a coagulation of who I am. Ben the weed smoker, Ben the coffee drinker, right? A cheeky coffee has been part of my life for a long time. It's been part of my connections with people, friendships, travel, finding cool new coffee places that have epic and beautiful design, usually incredibly wonderful human beings, like doing incredibly wonderful things with beans. It's just a vibe. Like when I was in Norwich the other day, there were so many epic coffee shops and I was like kind of sad because I was like, normally I'd go into all of these and I just didn't. And I'm definitely going to go into them and maybe have a decaf or something, I don't know, or maybe even a tea. But I can still have the experience of being in a coffee culture, cafe culture, design culture, that kind of lifestyle without necking the stimulants. So as I'm drinking this tea, I'm happy because my body's happy and my nervous system's happy, and I'm learning, as we let go of addictions, we learn to trust ourselves a lot more because it's like, oh, I can do difficult things and I can take care of my body, and my body's thanking me and saying, yay, you're listening to me, thank you for trusting me, I can trust you more now, we're going to tune in a little bit deeper. And it's a positive thing that's happening, right? And at the same time, I feel sad. I love the smell of coffee in the morning. And yeah, maybe I'm going to get into some decaf or something like that, but for now, the mission is tea. So yeah, just know that when we're letting go of things that we've created an identity around, it feels like that part of us is dying. That's a very normal, natural thing that's basic psychology. Formulating an identity as a weed smoker is a big one as well, because there's so much culture, coffee culture, weed culture. We can find not only identity in these spaces, but community. And so it can feel sad because it's like, oh, I'm not going to be part of that weed smoking community anymore. I'm not going to follow those Instagram pages anymore. I'm not going to be maybe even hanging out with the same people anymore. And that's not a small thing. If you're a weed smoker and you're interested in taking a break, and so maybe you can just take breaks and it's super easy for you and you have a really good relationship with weed, great. But also, if you don't have a good relationship with weed and you kind of have these addictive tendencies around it, I feel you. And it feels so good to move past that and move through that. I feel like there might be a few people, potentially brothers, who might be interested in doing like a 3-month, not a course, but like a container led by me, where we all go on a journey together of letting go of smoking cannabis. If there's anybody that's interested in that, let me know. Maybe drop into my DMs on Instagram. But that's definitely something that I'm feeling called to facilitate and create for people, because we need support. We need support when we're letting go of these things, because it does feel like quite an intense, my nervous system's still getting used to not having caffeine like in the morning. Depending on how much we're leaning on the coping mechanism to feel good correlates to how difficult it might be to let go of that. So reach out for support, bros. and drop into the heart of the rebel, because these are the kind of conversations that I'm going to be talking about in the community, in the heart of the rebel community. It feels really rebellious to be a weed smoker, well, it did for me anyway, but now it feels more rebellious to not be addicted to a substance that numbs me, and actually to tune in more deeply to reality. That feels like mature rebel path for me anyway. We're going to be getting into all sorts of beautiful conversations, but for now I'm going to bring my full attention, my full presence to my little tea ceremony. There's donkeys! Oh, you can't see because I need to clean my windscreen, but there's donkeys! Yo, what up, donks? The New Forest, guys, Dorset is just, oh, this time of year as well. This is all going to be changing colours so much, obviously. Look how beautiful this part of the forest is. Wow. Oh, these silver birches are really doing it for me right now. Oh. I can't just stop and film every single epic tree, but like, look at that one. I love music, and I'm missing my music a little bit when I'm driving around, so I would be very open to a collaboration with a car audio company shop where I can just rock up and you guys help me out with getting some pumping tunes going in Arthur, and I'll film the whole thing obviously and do like social media posts and stuff. But there are mushrooms popping off everywhere. Oh, there's an horse. Oh, there's many horses. Hello? Don't run away from me. There's an horse. There's another horse. Woo! That's an upgrade on Pumba. Oh, there's another horse in the background. SP used to love me calling them horses. Don't crash the car. I feel like I am a mushroom, actually. I think I'm a mushroom. I just love them. It's been a long time since I've had any psychedelic mushrooms, and I just don't feel like I need them anymore. It's a weird thing to say because literally one of my favorite things to do ever is eat some psychedelic mushrooms and trip in nature. Like, look at how beautiful this thing is. Oh, look at all the bits on it. I'm sure the psychedelic mushroom will call me when it's next time to journey. But yeah, I got to the point with all of that medicine that I just don't feel like I really need it anymore. Yummy. I'm curious, these apples, this apple tree, I'm wondering if one can eat them. These tiny little apples, like how can one prepare these? I'm trying to find out online if I can like make these into something. There's an absolute abundance of them, and these ponies have just been chomping down on them, and I'm like, I wonder if I can chomp down on them. How are you guys eating those? So sour. I had to try. Ugh. Not my favorite. I just made this noise. And then they called out going and then ran away. I love horses so much. I actually don't want to park where I'm parked right now. I just wanted to check out these apple tree things and watch the horses. Getting late. Find a place to park. Whoa. Look at drive through the Ford. This is so exciting. No overnight parking or camping. Well, that's fine. We don't want to. That's chilled. Face this way, so we're sort of out of the wind a little bit. Ooh, do that up. Definitely, we're going to get acorned. It's not cold, it's just like cozy. This is cozy weather. So I figured out, I think I need a new leisure battery. As you can hear, my inverter is quite loud. And so the inverter needs to be on for the plugs to work and for heater to work. But the heater does work, because I tried it this morning and I figured it out. And it worked when I turned the engine on. And of course, when the engine's running, and the inverter is on, it's charging the leisure battery. I mean, it's down to 12 volts. I think I need a new leisure battery. The solar panels are a little bit old, so I think I want to get a couple of new solar panels. We ain't complaining. We ain't complaining. I got light. Look at that. So happy days. Mustn't grumble. The fact that the heater even works when the engine's running shows me that it's maybe a leisure battery situation. I'm not going to park here tonight because it specifically says no overnight camping, although this would be a beautiful place to park. But I am going to sit here and do a little bit of work because I've got 5G. I don't know if this is cheating or not, but I just had a shower earlier at my parents' house, and I also made use of the washing facilities. So although I'm getting a lot of use out of my knickers, I'm telling you, like, I can wear knickers for days. That's gross. But Mum also bought me a couple of gifts. Mumsy, bless her little cottons. She bought me, well, this is actually homegrown garlic, so I'm gonna combine that with this local butter, which is my favorite butter, and oyster mushrooms that I foraged earlier. I'm gonna cook them all together, and I'm gonna make some rice. Some other simple dish like that, I think, is what I'm gonna make for dinner. Keep an eye out. Don't know what for, but just keep an eye out, yeah. So this is my shower, by the way, which is actually mostly the storage room with my new table, my guitar, and just stuff. It's a big old full-size shower, and on the other half of this is the garage in the back. So big, look at it. I'm taking like, how many steps back here? I love this van. Maybe the best thing I've ever bought. Actually, this is definitely the best thing I've ever bought. Oh, I'm looking at that in the mirror. I'm gonna do this more often. It's like GoPro. That's cool. You get like such a wide angle on that. Look at my van. Come, let's do a van tour. Over here, this is the wardrobe. And as you can see here, we've got the library. Very nice library. And this is the sink. We've got the kitchen area and a cooker. So I just literally Googled, can you eat the fruit from one of those tiny little apple trees? And it was like, yes, you can, but it might be a little bit tart raw. Also, don't eat the seeds or the core, because there's something in it that can convert into cyanide within the body. So no wonder I just have to accept that I'm the guy that eats and then Googles it afterwards. I'm not gonna do that with mushrooms, I promise. Mum, don't worry. I'm gonna Google before I eat mushrooms. But fruit off a tree, that's got some Adam and Eve shit. That's the fucking knowledge right there. Turned it into wisdom. The wisdom says, don't fucking eat that raw. There you go, you learn something new every day, and I enjoy learning the hard way. Easy isn't always fun. I'm done learning the hard way with certain areas of life. Getting in the arena and having a go is the way to do it. I'm not gonna learn through a book. I'm gonna learn by doing. It's not actually the hard way, it's just the way. You gotta get in the arena and do the thing. You gotta bite into the apple and see how it tastes. It's tart as fuck, but now we have the knowledge, so. Right, here's the harvest from this morning. This morning's forage. Look at this clump. Look at this clump, daddy. There's literal bugs crawling out of them, which I love for me. I'm probably gonna leave some of them in there for extra protein. Look at that guy. Yeah, you tuck yourself in there, bro. There's no escape. might actually try and remove some of the bugs. That's a nice looking one, isn't it? You're gonna know if I survived this or not based on whether this vlog goes out. Get in my belly now. Maybe the moss is good. You're gonna get fried up with some garlic. But first we're gonna boil some water and make some rice. Organic white jasmine rice. Wash the rice. We're gonna need a little bit of salt as well. Shout out to my bro Alex Tomlinson on Instagram reaching out, and we're just having a little chat about mushrooms, and he's given me loads of advice, and he has confirmed that these are in fact oysters, even though I kind of knew that already. I was ready to eat them. Yeah, dude's been watching my YouTube channel for 11 years, so Alex, much love, brother, and thank you for sharing all of the book recommendations. And of course I'm going to be relaying this information to you guys when I find cool books, to encourage you guys to also get out into the forest, especially this time of year, and just go tune in. I know a lot of you are hopefully doing that already. Anyway, let's crack on because I'm getting hungry. All right. Yeah, just gonna pour a little bit of that in there. All right. I need to get a bin. I'm using the oven as a storage. £4. That's a bargain, that is. Oh no. There's my little chopping board. Here we go. Got that also the other day. 50 of your good pennies. Get some of this butter in here. Oh, get in there. Alrighty then, now we're getting some heat. Nice, it's looking good. It's looking good. Ooh. Should I chop the oysters up now? Yeah, I've had to open the door because it's getting hot in the kitchen. And also this Storm Amy or Anna or whoever it is, she needs to chill out a little bit. It's getting a bit intense. The rice is nearly done. Give that one one of those. Twiddle that round here. Ooh, fucking Jamie Oliver. Jedi. Okay, so I'm already learning that oyster mushrooms go down to not very much, but that's okay. We don't need very much. Extra garlic. Let's go. Get in there. I might have overcooked the rice. Top tips for rice. Storm going on out here, cooking up a storm in here. Definitely the rice has improved over time. I also don't have any refrigeration in this van yet, and I'm okay with that. I keep my butter out of the fridge anyway. Could be worse. Got some fancy new salt and pepper. Hello. Now, the main event. Foraged oyster mushrooms with local garlic, local butter, and I think I've done really well here. I'm certainly proud of myself, and I'm not going to go to bed hungry either. What could I add to this, guys? What flavors should I be putting on? I think already I can hear people telling me some kind of like soy sauce on the rice. I need to be recommended some flavors. I've always been pretty good at cooking, but like I'm just really getting into the cooking game. It's pretty good. Next time I think I'm going to get like some bok choy and maybe some greens to have with it. Maybe like a stir fry vibe. I'm pretty happy with that. That's really good. If ever I see oyster mushrooms again, I'm definitely foraging them. Yeah, that's fucking delicious. Fuck yeah. So it probably won't surprise you when I say I'm the sort of person that can live a little bit up here and a bit out of my body. So doing things that ground me is important. Cooking grounds me, brings me into presence. It's like a little dance that I'm doing, and I've got so much energy coming through my hands right now. They're tingling. My life force energy is like good, and so all of that energy is being infused into the food that I eat. I'm so grateful for the mushrooms that I found. I'm so grateful for the forest. So grateful for this van, and I'm so grateful that you guys are here joining me on this adventure, this new chapter. Fuck yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna eat this and I'm gonna say goodnight. I love you so much. Peace.